So my mom calls me. I saw a movie. You need to watch it. I'm like, what's it about? It's about a mom. She has kids, and the kids are mean to her. And then something bad happens to the mom, and then they appreciate her. You should watch it. I'm like, that sounds like the most worst movie. And that's how I have to pitch movies to her. I tell her it's about a mom.
The Lord of the Ring. Okay, it's about a guy who takes a ring from his mom. Then there's a bad guy who's not good with his mom.
Doesn't call her ever.
Schindler's List. It's about a guy. His mom bestowed him really good lessons. Do you think mom was mean?
Probably not. They probably grew up all nice. I'm pretty sure his family was like, oof, Jesus Christ.
All right. Assalamu alaikum,
everybody.
everybody. Welcome to a fresh episode of It Was a Banui. This is the most public place.
This is very public, and this is also like it's almost like we're in a
We are in the middle of a street.
middle of a street by a gutter, but it's a nice gutter.
Yes, it is a very swanky history. We are on Mont-Royal Avenue,
Yeah.
corner Saint Denis,
Saint Laurent.
Saint Laurent. We're at corner Saint Laurent.
Yeah. Hey, fun fact: that probably go over there.
Yeah.
Slowly becoming a maxi. So.
Well, you see the quality is going down.
No, it's just actually
Immigrants are starting to go there. What do you mean? It's
Well, they're starting to move in like maxi signs in there.
ah.
So it's becoming a maxi.
I wonder, is it a monopole? Is it monopole? Is it the word in English?
Monopole?
Monopoly.
Like Interpol or whatever?
Monopoly, you know,
Oh,
because I
Monopoly.
know Provigo owns Adonis.
Provigo owns Adonis?
Yeah, and I think they own another brand. So I don't know.
Wait a minute. I thought Adonis was owned by like three Lebanese
Yes, it
brothers.
used to be, but like the Mahmoud,
Atalla
Atalla and whatever.
And then they sold out to like a French.
Yeah, I think they got
Quebecois
old and
bullshit.
maybe. I always wonder, because for me this is like Succession, you know.
Yeah,
So you have like the parents,
Yeah.
the dad who arrived here, who built his empire,
yeah,
you know, selling
Yeah,
cans and stuff.
yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's like a canning business back in Lebanon, and they came here and they started their business, and then I guess they didn't trust his children, so he's like, I'm just gonna sell it
To
to
Provigo.
Provigo. Yeah,
What the hell? How long ago was this?
a few years ago.
Okay, because you know, like, okay, so for everyone else in the whole world, Adonis is like a Arabic grocery store that's like huge, and it has like a bunch. There's a
Yeah.
yeah. Hey,
What are you guys talking about?
I don't even know. We're talking about Adonis.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I've never seen one live before.
Oh,
This is so cool.
Follow us, thegoodnightpodcast.com.
The Good Night Podcast. Okay, I'll
.com.
follow you.
Thank you.
That's it.
All right. Amber's getting late tonight.
Ukrainian DJ up in this shit, dick. I'm like, I don't know, Adonis. She's like, oh. This is like,
It is very public. But listen, this is the hipster city.
yeah.
What's your thoughts about Mont-Royal Street?
I live right by it. Like, I live right there. Like, I walk down.
This whole neighborhood, when I was young, I used to think it was very pretentious.
Oh, really?
Because you would walk and everyone is trying so hard to be different. And they end up trying
Yeah.
way too hard.
Well, when I was a kid, I thought that same, and then as I grew up, it kind of became just everything. Like, it's not just pretentious hipsters anymore. And now it's like everyone's old, and
It's still pretentious.
I
Here's
don't
what I
it's-
think.
I don't think it's that
I
pretentious.
don't think the people change. My opinion of them changed because I'm like, oh, they're all young. Like,
Yeah,
oh, this
they're
is
just
what
kids.
they're like 22. They're like, of course,
Yeah.
they're trying to figure out who they are, and why not try to figure out with a bunch of clowns?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I shouldn't say the first 10 minutes of this
No,
podcast.
I'll bleep it.
LGBTQ friendly. We love the LGBTQ.
No, but the plateau.
Muslims are awesome.
I don't really like the plateau that much. It's kind of there's not even that many good restaurants, and like the streets aren't even that clean half the time, and it's a little loud for me, you know.
Yeah, you're a 55-year-old man now.
I like the Mile End, you know. They got their bagels.
Dude, you're
they
literally
got-
a street corner from here.
I know, but
on one of the busiest streets.
but even so, it's still pretty. It's chiller than the plateau.
Your street is so busy. I literally take it every time I go downtown.
Yeah,
It is
yeah,
like
yeah.
the street
It is.
I take downtown.
It's a great
and
street.
you're like, oh, I want peace and quiet. And
Well,
you
it
sit on
is
your
compared-
balcony like, wow, wow, beep,
well,
boop, beep,
cars.
boop,
I'm used
beep,
to
boop.
cars. Aren't we all used to cars? You know.
No.
I can hear. Oh, so you live in a quiet
I
street.
live in the most quiet thing ever. First of all, I never open the windows. So
Oh yeah.
No, actually, no. I keep my back window open
Uh huh.
for
Like the
anal.
back door.
No, I keep my back window. Allahu Akbar. I keep my back window open
Yeah.
because I always have children playing in the back
Yeah.
street.
Okay.
I have Backstreet Boys
Yeah.
outside. So there's
Okay.
nothing I love more than I wake up, I'm having my
little
coffee,
children going.
and there's children going outside, and they're like, "It's not a goal. Yes, it is a goal. Mom, Dad. You're like, that's the pussy. They're like, okay, that's the leader.
And then they're gonna like grow up, and they're first they're gonna start like smoking. Like, those are my cigarettes. No, those are mine. And then it starts with the weed. Hey, bro, want a dime? And then after that, it's like my Johnny died in a car crash. And then it's gonna be like,
Yeah.
will you marry me? It's gonna go.
Wait,
These kids are just gonna
the
grow up.
death happens before marriage.
Well, one of the
overdose?
they encounter a death or
Mm.
something, and then
Yeah.
one of the kids gets married in the back.
Yeah, this is
And
how
the-
boys become men.
And then it's gonna be I don't know.
Listen, there's a lot of beautiful women passing.
Oh,
So I'm
really?
gonna try to really focus on the podcast. So as you know,
Yeah.
Gabe, I've been single.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I've been. This is very recentish. So I went on the apps.
This has been single
just
recent.
listen to fucking.
Okay.
So I noticed something, because you know me, the way my brain works. I still have the brain of an engineer. So I spot patterns everywhere I look.
Okay.
I see things. I'm like, okay, that's the pattern that is repeating constantly. And something I realized, like, if you want to become a millionaire, here's what you should do. You should have a restaurant where the only good thing about the restaurant is the female washrooms. Because the
Oh.
number of photos I've seen of women in fancy female washrooms
Yeah.
is incredible. It is not, it's a substantial amount.
It's because they go in, they're like, oh my God, it's so Instagrammable.
Yeah, exactly. The
Yeah.
portions are small. They're not eating. These women
No,
don't eat.
No.
But it's just
Or
like
the
everything-
front has like like the most amount of flowers you could ever imagine.
Yeah, that's very attention grabbing.
There's a pub in England, in
Yeah.
London, that it's flowers,
Yeah.
flowers, and it attracts hundreds of millions of women every year.
Yeah.
And then
But they stand outside.
They don't go
need-
inside.
Exactly.
Inside is all
The-
gross,
exactly.
disgusting
The-
dudes farting and shitting in their pants.
The pub
Because
people.
yeah, it's London. It's our
The
pub.
London people.
The pub people.
In Montreal, they're like, okay, we need to get these
Yeah.
sexy in our restaurants.
Yeah.
So let's make the. I'm sure the
Yeah.
male's washroom is just a hole in the ground.
It's
It's a Turkish
It's
washroom.
somewhere in Tibet or whatever. Yeah, Turkish.
But the girls' washroom, and they're all beautiful and chandeliers and beautiful
Yeah.
lighting and huge mirrors. I'm like, if I was smarter, I would just open a restaurant. It would just be called La Toilette Parisienne or whatever, and it would just be like, hi, this is a hot dog, but look at our beautiful washrooms.
And $48 mimosas.
$48, bottomless.
Yeah,
mimosas.
bottomless.
All right, to the people listening on Spotify, listen, I know some of you have girlfriends or wives and you can't really stare at girls. So you could just watch this on mute as those
On YouTube.
gorgeous goddesses are walking behind us. What a fun. God damn, I love Montreal.
So I told you, right? Like, you say, hey, why don't we go to a pub and we'll get a beer and record a podcast? I actually can't. I can't
I'm
have
being
a-
attacked by a bee.
You're getting attacked by a wasp. Oh God. Ah. Okay. He's a cop on the beat, you know?
He's like that blonde girl earlier. You guys are recording a podcast?
Yeah, buzz off. So yeah, I can't drink alcohol because Claire, for some reason, Claire went online. She goes on like Facebook and
Yeah.
sees these things, and she signed us up for a. It's like this psychological brain. No, not psychological. It's like this brain scan thing.
Yeah.
Where like we go for 4 hours and they give us like $200 or something, and then they just scan us and they ask us questions and then they measure our brain activity.
Okay.
And she's like, "Oh, we're gonna do this," and I'm like,
But what's the purpose of this? What do you get at the end?
"Money."
Oh, so they pay you?
Yeah,
Okay, so they study your brain, and
Yeah.
it's like a okay. Oh, because she's a PhD student.
yeah.
So probably it's like a PhD. They need brains.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Brains. Give me
And
brains.
she's like, "Oh, let's go tomorrow. It's at the Douglas Hospital for
Okay.
like for mental insane people."
yeah.
You ever go to the Douglas? I'm so scared of
I
going to
have
that.
no idea what's the Douglas.
Oh, you never heard of the Douglas? It's the mental institution in Montreal.
So your girlfriend. Let's just recap for a second.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend saw like, oh, this mental
This
institution.
menstrual
This
institution.
menstrual institution is looking for clients, study cases, and she's like, oh, my boyfriend would be a fantastic.
Well, me and her, we're gonna go together.
Yeah.
Apparently, you need to be like someone that you know, and you ask each other questions or whatever that they give
Okay.
you, and they give. And I'm like, okay, I don't mind the money part. That's
How much money are you getting?
I think it's like $200 for like 3 hours or 4 hours, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'll go, but I'm kind of nervous. Like I'm thinking about this. And anyone ever talked about the Douglas? It's like crazy people, diarrhea, lunatics.
Oh yeah, the
screaming,
Douglas. Yeah,
like
I don't think
scream-
you get. It's not.
They don't
a
lock you
mental
in there?
hospital in the 1700s.
That's what I'm assuming. I'm afraid.
Like, yeah, he's your soup, and it's just a guy, a bald fat guy throwing soup in the face of a guy. He's like eating like little insects.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't.
The
I don't
god
wanna-
is coming.
I don't want to be
Yes.
introduced to that. It's scary.
Yeah.
And so I'm a little
No,
nervous.
and listen, I would say 90% is just white women who have like, I'm having a burnout.
You think that's it?
And
It's true.
there's like 20% is like actual people who need to be supervised by
Okay.
people, and you.
I know. Well, they said not okay. So we're not allowed drinking or smoking weeds. They said
Yeah.
in the email, don't smoke weeds.
Yeah.
We're like, this person doesn't really. Isn't
I
a
think you
scientist.
should drink and just see like this guy's. He's a genius. He's a genius comedian. Like you figure out like. Or they look at your brain. You ever seen that photo of Homer Simpson?
Yeah,
And it's just a tiny
it's a
brain
peanut.
floating
It might
in
be
a
a
head
it
of
might be a
cranium.
peanut. Yeah, and floating in
Yeah.
vodka. Just gin.
Well, listen, it's a cute date activity. I guess you'll do it with her, right?
Yeah, she signed me up for
It's
it.
you
Yeah.
ever like read a scientific paper where they say like, oh, we analyzed 75 brains.
Yes.
You're gonna be one of the 75 brains.
Dude, I opened up one of Claire's textbooks, and I'm like, 'cause she's lecturing, right?
Yeah.
And she showed me like what the book she's like teaching
Yeah.
on, and it's like, not every page is just all words, just
Yeah.
like, and it's not like fun, cool, interesting. It's not like, oh, Harry Potter or Snape or whatever. It's all like water and then methods. The word method 1,000 million times. and
Methodologies and
Method- oh.
hypotheses.
it's not like it's so dense, and it's when the page is
Yeah.
like it's just like a big column that goes down. It's 2 columns on
Yeah.
each page.
Yeah.
That's and then one
Yeah.
diagram in the corner.
Yeah.
So
But
it's
this
like
is-
it's like 2 pages is 1 page. 2 page per page.
How does that make you feel? Why are you bringing this up?
Because it's boring.
For you, it's boring.
Yeah.
For other people, it's what they want to give their life to.
Oh.
For some people, comedy is extremely stupid.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and they're right.
Yeah, they
But
are.
This
But I
is
don't know anything
we
else.
decided to sacrifice our lives for mastering stupidity. You know, for them,
Oh.
this. Hey, we know that guy.
I
Hey,
feel like it's the 3rd time we ran into him on the podcast.
Exactly.
That's really
this
weird.
is really, guys. I hope you. This man, the black gentleman, he is from Brazil, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
and we met him the first time at our hostel,
Yeah.
and I literally crossed paths with him 4 times. We did it together
Yeah.
3 times, and I once saw him in a pub
Weird.
when I was hosting my quiz. So either we have a stalker or our first real fan.
yeah.
Oh, we know that guy too.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey. Yeah, how's it
Yeah.
going?
He does comics. Hi.
Good.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Let's fist bump you. How are you, man?
I was
You
hanging.
didn't even get up.
Oh.
What is this power level?
He
Yeah,
is.
your power level. What happened?
No, we're just.
He is a classless man. So let's plug your thing, because I know you do a lot of comics and.
Man. Okay, yeah, but I tapped into the whole quantum physics, metaphysics stuff, so that's where things are kind of tricky.
Okay.
What? Okay.
Yeah, I will not go on that verbal deluge.
We appreciate it.
But the ROM HQ on Instagram.
Yeah,
start
Okay.
doing
ROM.
sketches.
Say that again.
The ROM HQ.
The ROM HQ. Everybody follow him. He does. I have a drawing of my
Yeah,
face.
I have like 8 drawings of my
I
face.
have only one.
He's got 15.
And it's gotten better because I remember the first one because it's the first time you met me, and then the third, and I'm like, hey, then it was literally me.
I think it was-
Exactly.
yeah.
His hair has also grown. And
Yeah.
he's
All
also
right. Let's
became,
not.
you know,
Okay. Hair. Listen. Both of you have
Well,
hair. All right. Let's not bring up the hair.
We could bring more hair. No,
That would be amazing. That would make my day.
I want to use if there's ever a crazy extreme logic to quantum physics.
Yeah.
It would be like just okay, let's use it to bring your hair back.
That would be amazing. Can you work on that?
Yogis in India, man, they've been practicing this shit for a long time. I'm just starting.
Or maybe you're so above hair. You're like, I don't care about having hair.
Oh, maybe,
That's the secret.
maybe.
I'm not that enlightened.
Buddha
Buddha didn't have hair. He was fat and bald.
It's not a destiny not to have hair,
my
so you can choose to have hair.
Oh wow, I'm enjoying this. Listen, thank you, man. All right, listen, we gotta go back to the podcast.
Kick some ass.
Good to see you,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, peace.
Be
Also,
safe.
don't
Be
forget to
good.
like and subscribe to his channel and
Yeah.
your own channel.
Thank you, my
You
friend.
know, use the code for Raid Shadow Legends for both your channels. You didn't know you have one, but now you do. Same goes for NordVPN,
Okay.
Audible. You know, all those codes.
All right, thanks, man.
Fully plugged.
Yeah, we're plugged into the sponsor sphere.
Take care, man.
Peace.
Have
Be
a good
good.
one.
See you around.
Peace.
Man, we are famous.
Whoa.
we recognize
This-
2
It's
people.
true. Like I bet, like if we just sat at a bar or terrace,
Yeah.
people walk by like, hey, hey, hey.
Yeah, usually once a week, someone recognizes me from music. From podcast or.
From music.
I am a musician.
From music.
If you had my love and I gave you all my trust, would you comfort me? It's funny. Sorry. I find solace. It's not solace, but like keeping eye contact with you.
Yeah.
Makes me forget that every single human passing and
Yeah,
pigeon.
I'm
Every
trying.
pigeon is
Every
like
pigeon.
what is
Every
this?
limping pigeon, which is so
Every
depressing.
breathing entity on
Yeah.
the street is like, what is this? Oh god, it's so weird. But it's good. It's getting me out of my comfort.
No, it's good.
It's like dating, you know.
So when you ask me what do I think about when I'm on the street, it used to be, well, I'll tell you what it is now. It's the McDonald's on Saint Denis and Mount Royal.
Is it still open? It closed,
It
right?
just opened.
It just opened.
It's a new
okay.
McDonald's,
Ah.
and almost every day I try to walk down, grab myself a $1 iced coffee. The summer iced coffee deal is the best deal in the whole world. $1 any size iced
Yeah?
coffee or drink or soda drink.
Do they still have the $1 ice cream cone?
Yeah.
Dude, McDonald's ice cream is
is
just
amazing.
top notch.
The
It's top, out of
I
all
would
the
say
ice creams,
it's
the
true. It is. The vanilla itself, amazing. Vanilla with chocolate fudge sundae jizz sauce,
best. Yeah.
amazing.
But we talked about this already. The lack of peanuts
Yes.
is disturbing. Other than
Yes.
that, it is the best
And
cheap ice cream ever.
further down the road, there's a
Yeah.
place called Chocolat Favorit. Did we? We must have talked about
No,
this
we
last
never
time.
talked about Chocolat Favorit.
Chocolat Favorit.
Yeah, tell me
It's a
more.
chocolate place down. It's a chocolate place. It's an ice cream place down the road.
Yeah.
They you know the dippery where they
Yeah.
dip the chocolate
Yeah.
inside like hot lava
Yeah.
chocolate and then it comes out all hard,
Oh yeah.
cryogenic, whatever. They do that, but I hate that. I'm not.
I
I'm not.
don't. I was about to say I don't like the dip.
I don't like
it's
that.
too much.
I hate that shit.
Don't dip.
It's not my type of ice
Don't
cream.
dip, Jerry. Don't dip.
Don't double dip the chip. Dip ice cream dip.
What's your?
Wait, let me finish.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
So I said I want that. So I asked if they have hot fudge sundae chocolate, hot fudge sundae or whatever you'd call it. Not sundae. It's called a sundae,
Yeah.
right? And she's like, yes. And I asked multiple times, is the chocolate hot? And she's like, yes. And I still didn't believe her because I don't think she was French. Didn't understand what I was talking about. She was like latte, and I was like, no. So I see her. She goes like this. She comes up with a bottle of fake sauce that's in a squeeze bottle.
Jacuzzi. Yeah.
And she squeezed it on top, and I was like, you.
I remember that story now.
And I took a few bites and I threw it all chocolate.
That's disgusting.
And I never throw anything out.
No.
Um,
I know you.
from hardcore poor brain to the max, I'll never. And I threw it out and I went to McDonald's.
Yeah. Listen, this is as you grow older, you're gonna throw more things, man.
Or
You-
maybe be more choosy on what I buy.
Like for example, I haven't eaten bread in like a month and a half.
Oh damn.
So now every time I buy something and it has bread, I throw the bread.
Yeah.
I'm not eating bread.
You should like carry like a pigeon with you just to feed the pigeon. Because they'd be so happy.
Just a fat pigeon. Like you can see the fat going from my body to its body. Nice. Oh my god. I'm stabilizing. My weight has finally stabilized.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
at 199 now.
Okay.
It's not going down.
So that's what you would weigh if you just ate no bread.
If I ate no bread, I don't eat sweets.
Yeah.
No ice cream. I haven't eaten ice cream since Israel. But
Damn.
199. But you know what I started
Oh.
eating?
Mm.
Because I've been like dying of hunger during shows. Nuts.
Nuts.
God damn, I love nuts
I
in my mouth.
I know nuts
Just
in your
a
mouth.
handful of cashews.
Yeah.
Is there anything better than nuts?
I know. The hell?
There's other people on the
I
street.
know that's
You're
so
not the
good.
only phone who can ring.
You know, so do we have nuts in the house? We don't
Love
really have nuts in the house, but we
nuts.
have a big, huge jar of smoked
Almonds.
almonds.
Yeah.
And I need to like hide the fact that I eat them because we put
Why?
them.
What did the girlfriend say again?
No, this is what we do. This is the good way because almonds, if you don't know, nuts in general have like the most insane amount of calories.
It's
It's like
basically
it's like 10 Big Macs in a hand.
they use almonds to run nuclear, not missiles, but
Menstruals.
what do you call them?
Fusion.
Nuclear centers? No.
Nuclear.
Man, I'm stupid.
I don't know. We need that guy to come back.
Yeah,
We need the quantum mechanic drawing guy.
I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. I'm like,
Neither.
hey, listen, Peter Bowen is here.
Why is he speak like Peter Bowen?
Hey.
Do they know each other?
I don't think so. I think it's when black people start watching like
Anime.
Anime. They
Is that what
talk
it-
like this. It's a black anime fan.
It
Black
must be.
anime.
So
So nuclear power plants.
yeah,
I think nuclear power
The
plants
oil.
run on Persian pistachios.
It's crazy.
and almonds.
So what we do, let's say like for dinner, my favorite dinner in the whole world is like any piece of like grilled meat
Yeah.
with a salad,
Yeah.
avocado,
Avocado.
feta,
Feta.
and a handful of almonds to add,
Roasted or just like this for fun?
like on the salad, like the
On the
smoke,
salad.
and then you crunch into it, and you're like, oh, and so you get the avocado, you're like, damn, and you
Damn.
get the feta, you're like, damn, and then you get the almond, and you're like, damn, Peter Bowen in the
Listen,
house.
a lot of immigrants. Let's talk about
Yeah.
immigrants in
Yeah.
public.
Yeah.
A lot of immigrants say, "Oh, white people, they don't put spices in their food." But you know what white people
Oh,
mastered
yeah.
more than anything
Yeah.
is the art
Mhm.
of different
Yeah.
crunchiness levels in
Oh,
your
yeah.
food.
Yeah.
White people, dude, I love Indian food. It
Yeah.
all looks like diarrhea. It's delicious, nutritious diarrhea.
Gives me diarrhea.
But but you eat like white people food, and it's like different textures and softnesses. No ethnic food have mastered that like white people. So thank you, white people,
Mm.
for introducing textures
Yeah.
into my
Oh,
mouth.
I do love a
Oh,
texture.
Clip it. That's a
Clip
short.
it,
We got it.
Clip it. Clip it.
Nazi criticizes ethnic food.
You heard me, AI. Cap cut. Clip it.
Gotta be careful what I say.
Ben, I'm excited.
This is my only time outside during the day.
Yeah?
Yeah. We're gonna have to continue during the winter. We're gonna have to buy
Yeah, we need to
really
find some
good winter
places.
jackets.
Yeah. Maybe there's even like places. There's this. We discovered this dive bar. Like on Saturday, Claire got me for my birthday. She got me tickets to this. It's like the show. It was you know Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
They have this downtown. They have this Pink Floyd show where you're like lying down on a thing, and they play the whole album of Dark Side of the Moon, right?
Ooh.
And it's all trippy, and it's all and it's like
Is
they
it indoors?
Yeah, indoors, and so
Yeah.
you're lying down, and it's like fucking the whole album from beginning to end, and it's like all the most like some of the best like 3D animation ever. It's like brand new, right? It's like
It's like a LSD trip, but for normal people.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and you're like just like whoa, it was fucking I had so much fun, and it was like making me dizzy. You're looking at everyone on the ground, and it looks like they're spinning because the whole thing is spinning, and you're like feeling like you're flying.
My God, so
It's
much effort to
wild.
not do drugs. Just do drugs. Just do drugs. You don't need to build this multi-million-dollar. Honestly, just take 3 grams of mushroom and lie on your shitty
and
sofa.
listen to
eating
fucking Dark
almonds.
Side of the yeah. Yeah.
Whoa, that's awesome though. That's pretty cool.
No, it was
Okay.
really cool. Anyway, so also before we were planning on having like a whole day, there was the Greek festival in Park X, and we were gonna go and like enjoy that and get some like souvlaki and listen to the music, maybe do some Greek dancing. But it was like Saturday was like the rainiest day ever. I don't know if
Yeah.
you remember that day. It was freezing. I don't know if
Yeah.
you left the house on Saturday, even for a bit. It felt like fall.
I did comedy, so I think.
Okay, so whatever. Like we were out early, and it was like depressing.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, dude,
it's coming, man.
I know, but then so we're like, what do we do? Like we didn't want to go down all the way to Park X, so we found this new bar because we were on Instagram a few weeks ago, and I saw like Dave Grohl was like hanging out at this specific bar
Whoa.
on Park Avenue after his
Okay.
concert, after the Foo Fighters concert. Well, oh, let's check out that bar. What's it like, you know? And you're gonna find this so weird because you know dive bars in Montreal. Montreal is known for dive bars. Like London
Really?
is known
Okay.
for London is known for its pubs and like, but for bars, Montreal is known for its dive bars. There's many diverse, like kind of dingy, cheap, disgusting places. This place is a boutique dive bar where you go in and it's like shitty this, but secretly it's all really clean. So you're looking and you're like, this looks like a dive bar and it feels like a dive
They
bar.
gentrified the dive bar.
Yeah, and you go in the bathroom and you can tell all the graffiti is like the kitchen staff. They're like, order the pickles or something. I swear to God, it said order this.
I
It's
heart
great.
capitalism.
And I liked it because it was still like they sold all the shitty things a dive bar would
Yeah.
sell. But I ordered a beer. I'm like, oh, this beer at a dive bar would be like $5. It was like $13 at this dive bar for a Labatt 50.
Yeah.
And I was like, huh? What the hell,
That's how they
huh?
keep poor people out.
Yes.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I mean, for the place has atmosphere, oozing with atmosphere. It feels like
Oozing?
dude. It feels like you're in the 1970s. They even added their own like sprinkles of dust with the lights. So you're like, what the? Like it feels like you're in a weird like film noir's detective film. You know?
These are date places. You know that. That place will be open for like 2 years, and then no one will ever go ever again.
Nah, dude. I'm telling you, dude. This place it was filled with just people just getting wasted.
Yeah?
It was packed because they have like free
Was
pool.
it posers?
No, people in locals, all locals, because a
Mm.
lot of bars on Park Avenue shut down. A lot of them were like going out of business during
Why?
COVID, and they caught fire, right?
Okay.
So now this guy opened up. This guy was like this restaurateur, this famous restaurateur that
Okay.
owns a bunch of restaurants, and he makes these
What's it called?
experiences.
Let's
Doubles.
Doubles?
Yeah.
Ooh,
And
that's a good name.
and I'm like, no, not bad. It's like you can get obviously like drinks. Like you don't need to get the $13 beer. You can get like a cheaper beer, but it's interesting.
Is
that
it
the-
loud?
No,
Okay.
it was chill. I was like, God damn. We stayed for like a couple of drinks and we left, but I was like, this will be so cozy in the winter. You know?
Yeah. I'm always looking for new date places, you know? Is it a good date place?
I would say if you need to give her the same speech I gave you.
Which one? Like,
Otherwise,
get ready for like fake.
or like be like, this is what this experience is. Because
Yeah.
she might walk in to be like, what the hell? Where are you taking me? This shithole? Because it's not a shithole, but it's like if you're not used to walking.
Because I don't date shithole women, that's why, you know? I don't go on dates. I like them a bit classy.
Yeah, it may be like a third date because
Third date?
you could
Okay,
be like,
okay,
wow,
so-
this is
So
interesting.
after consumption of
Yeah.
marital consumption, that would be a good place to go.
Because you'd be like, damn, like look, I'll send you. It has their Instagram is like super like well made, so they show.
I'm
They
gonna
show.
give you the name where I go first on first date, but I want you to censor it because I don't want people to go there. You
Okay,
ready?
yeah.
So I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, it's right there, right?
Yeah. Censor it. I
Okay.
don't want people to go there. It's my secret place.
Okay, yeah,
There's
yeah.
like 5 people who know about it. It is,
Really?
in my opinion.
Everyone? You don't think? A lot of people know about it.
Because it's really expensive. It's like $22 a drink.
Yeah.
So you get 4 or 5 drinks. It's $120. But
Damn.
it is. They play Edith Piaf. They play Charles. You know how awesome it is to flirt while listening to like Charles Aznavour. Do you know who Charles Aznavour?
No.
He's a French
Papa Ute?
singer. No, that's
French Macklemore.
Dave Grohl. No. Charles Aznavour is an old singer from France who sang
Uh-huh.
like love songs. He has a beautiful voice. He sang La Bohème. So or listen to Edith Piaf, also an old French singer
Yeah.
with a beautiful love songs.
Nice.
And you're sitting there, and the way they put the seats, like you can just grab the chair and bring her. So let's
Oh.
say like the flirting
Rolly
is going
chairs.
well. I love that date place.
Yeah.
I like my scoring is in the high 90s.
Oh.
After it is the best. It's the best. I
Yeah.
always go to that place to like, let's see if we can have good date chemistry.
Yeah.
Of like over drinks in a romantic place. Because
Oh,
everything is in
yes.
everything is helping you get laid. They dim the lights. You're not
Yeah.
allowed to turn on the flashlight.
Whoa.
The waitresses and the waiters are all professionals,
Nice.
and they have excellent drinks. Like one of the best drink
Yeah,
places
yeah,
in
yeah.
Montreal. You can flirt. And it's weird, like it's not intimate, but at the same time super intimate. I always sit where I look at no one else but the girl I'm on a date with,
Mhm.
so there's no distraction.
Okay.
Like the only thing I'm focused on is her and her boobies,
Yeah.
and just like it's just us.
And you've
Which-
been on a few dates lately.
Yeah, it's been going well. As I said, I need new date places. Also, I need to adapt
Yeah.
because I realize I can build chemistry.
Sorry.
It's okay, this bee is a fan of the podcast. I can build chemistry over the phone or one-on-one. I don't know how to do it via text messages. Like I don't know how to, because it's just not fun to have a conversation. via
No,
text
you just gotta
message.
be like, hey, when we meet, shit like that.
I
meeting.
literally unmatched a girl because every time I tried to call her, I was like, "Oh, I'm super busy," but she always wanted to text. I'm like, I'm not doing the text game. Salam alaikum.
When I was
Even
younger,
though she
the text game was
hot.
fun, but
She was gorgeous, huge Jewish titties. I'm like, I can't.
you can't even just be like,
You called twice, and she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," blah blah. I'm like, okay, but like, how are we supposed to?
how? I guess, yeah, it's.
But here's the
it is
problem.
weird,
Maybe
yeah.
she was the love of my life,
Yeah.
but you just go back on the app. You're like, oh, I'm just gonna match with someone else
It's
who's
true.
hot, and
Or
you
her
just
again, maybe.
Forget. You just completely forget.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's very. It's like a. It's like DoorDash. It's like you just keep. Like, I'll order from this restaurant. I'm bored of that restaurant. Let's order from
Yeah.
another restaurant. And it's just. I don't know how healthy it is, but I'm like, you know what? As I told you last time, losing weight. The strong point and the weak point of losing
Yeah.
weight is you get super horny
Okay.
because my body is like, hey, I can see my penis now. It's great. So it's I gotta harness that power.
Yeah.
I've been writing new jokes, so I feel less bad.
That's good.
But I guess this is enjoying life, right? You go on
Mhm.
dates, try to fall in love.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I'm the type of guy who feels bad about having fun. Because
Well,
I feel I
it's-
should be working all the time.
Well, you are. It's not like fun.
I'm
fun.
broken. It is fun.
Yeah, I know, but it's not like fun. It is sort of like working, you know. You're like, okay,
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna meet a person. Like, what is your
Yeah.
end goal for this? You probably have like a goal for reason why you're going on all these dates.
I enjoy chemistry,
Yeah.
and if it goes and she becomes like a serious person
My
in my
wife.
life, my wife, then sure. But
Okay.
I'm enjoying
Yeah.
being hot again. It's nice.
Okay.
Enjoy. That's what I tell people. If you're fat, lose a couple of pounds just to enjoy being hot
Mhm.
again. It's nice.
Damn though, every first date is at this bar though.
No. Well,
okay.
For now, yeah. Yeah, I haven't been on like. You're talking as if I've been on like 500 dates.
Oh, okay.
I have one. I was supposed to have one today, but she has work, so she canceled. I could go on another one, but I canceled on her. Okay, let's not. We're getting into.
Dude,
into
I
the-
wish there were more diners. I mean, then again, I'm
Diners?
not single anymore because that would be if I was single.
I've seen you eat. You shouldn't eat on a first date.
I'm gonna. Well, no coffee.
Oh, okay. Nah,
You see me eat. And when are we eating?
we ate a couple of times. We traveled together. We've been to two countries together.
Oh yeah.
And I've seen you eat. It's not your strength. You're a
No,
great
it's you.
drinker. You drink very well. You know how to hold that drink. You know how to have a conversation holding your
Oh,
drink.
sure. Well, yeah, no, I.
But when you eat, you're like you hold your fork weird.
Yeah, I do hold it weird. It's true. I was brought up to not hold forks and knives. You know, I had to learn
What?
from my grandma. Yeah, no,
Wait,
no, we never.
hold the phone, guys. You never been told what?
No, because all my food was hand food. It was all hand food. I swear to God, I ate off a stick.
George of the Jungle, right here.
So my
I
grandma
caught a rabbit.
had to teach us. Yeah.
Your grandma. This is a fork.
Well, she's like from the rich
Where they use forks.
Italian slash
She's not
Jewish.
rich. They just have forks.
They just have forks. All my food, I swear to God, was off a stick or fries. I would eat. This is my meal every day: chicken nuggets and French fries every day for like I don't know, 20 years.
Really? Wow.
Or skewer, you know, the souvlaki
Yeah,
sticks.
yeah.
Or,
Well, at least you ate some
or
protein.
pizza.
That protein. That's good. Meat is protein.
And then my mom made lasagna. Then we're like, oh God, this is hard.
I remember eating a cheese sandwich to school every day for like 15, 20 years.
That is the best.
Like a feta in pita bread with a cucumber.
That's so different from what I imagined. I thought like cheese is in like a cheese.
just a block of feta.
No, like
Like a halloumi.
you know, like Zach Kick cheese, like
Yeah. Oh, like
Craft
a
dinner
Zach-
cheese,
Kraft dinner. Just
Kraft
my
cheese.
mom packing my lunch, just 2 Kraft dinner slices.
No, like 'cause you ever have grilled cheese
And a
sandwiches?
shisha.
Yeah. Because I would always have the snack. It would be like 2 slices of bread, buttered with cheese inside. What happened?
Oh.
Did you booger everywhere?
No, I kind of. Oh, this is disgusting. Oh, fuck.
You boogered everywhere.
Please censor all of
Yeah,
this.
it's going right on the cutting room floor. So funny.
What was your school like? Because your mom, I assume, made your lunch.
Yeah.
What was your lunch every day,
Okay.
primary and secondary?
It was like no joke. Okay, two pieces of bread, like just bread, sometimes toasted, like fucking 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise,
yeah.
and like half a pound of mortadella.
Okay.
But like.
It's like a smoked meat sandwich, but with mortadella and.
So, a normal portion, I learned later in my life through Claire that you're not supposed to have like 15 slices of mortadella in a sandwich.
No.
That's
It
so
tastes so good.
that's so much, dude. That's like in your
Oh.
dude. It's so bad for you. I didn't realize you're supposed to have half a pound of mortadella is supposed to last like a few days or a week of lunch.
Okay.
It's not supposed to be every single day, dude. And no joke, like thick. It'd be like eating. Imagine every day.
What tastes better though? Your mom's sandwich
No.
with half a pound, or
Dude, less is more.
less is more?
Because all I would eat is the saltiest mortadella salad and just shove it down my throat. Now I make them better. I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, add some topping. Oh, how about a little bit of cabbage on there? Like,
So how do you feel about smoked meat sandwiches? Because smoked meat sandwiches is just mom portion.
I
of the
love
smoke-
it,
Yeah.
but can't have it every day.
Yeah, you can't have it every day.
That's what I'm having every day.
You know, the secret to being healthy
Yeah.
is moderation and excess in moderation. That's
Yeah.
the best sentence I ever heard.
That is a good
So
idea.
if you're gonna eat like a smoked meat sandwich, yeah, once every couple of months,
Yeah.
it's fantastic. But you can't eat that every day.
That's what I learned in my as I grew up.
Yeah, Yeah.
And
But when you're young, your body is like a Ferrari. It just burns
yeah,
everything.
exactly.
and
I
you're-
was fine then, but now like, dude, that was really cool. The guy was biking down on an electric Bixie, smoking a cigarette with one like no hands.
Nice.
He was just like with sunglasses.
I usually don't like peacocking, but that's a cool form of peacocking.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I see a guy on a bike not using his hands,
Yeah.
you're like, I'm so cool. I'm not gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this.
It's
You're like, whoa. I'm just gonna put my hands, man.
Yeah.
I'm too cool to
I'm
hold
really
the
good
gun.
at like when I'm biking. I can do this. I can be like on a bike, like go like.
Pull out a beer. So my lunch every day for
Oh, yeah,
years, for like 15, 20 years, was like feta cheese and pita bread. Just
Yo.
dry. Just feta,
Whoa.
feta and pita bread.
Did you dunk it in
With-
olive oil or
No,
something?
no, with a cucumber on the side.
On the
'Cause-
side. What
Well,
are
it
you gonna
makes sense.
shove up your ass? What
No,
are you?
no, no. It makes sense what you should put on the side because the saltiness of the cheese
Yeah.
mixed with the freshness of the cucumber,
Ah.
your
That's nice.
papier gustatif, the little thing that produce the
yeah,
saliva, are like
papaute.
super excited. Papaute, your papaute gustativo, they produce all the saliva, so it just
Whoa.
it's like, have you ever eaten watermelon with feta cheese?
Yeah,
best.
that's really good.
Because it's so salty.
Yeah.
And then you bite into the watermelon
Mm.
and just an explosion of
Oh,
saliva and
that
water in your
sounds so
mouth.
good.
It is top notch. I don't think I've ever eaten the first maybe 15 years of my life. Every time I ate watermelon, it was accompanied with feta cheese and bread.
Mm.
Oh, it's so good, so yummy. I haven't
Damn,
eaten so
I'm
long.
hungry. I didn't
I
eat
haven't
supper.
eaten watermelon in years. It's like $500
know.
the watermelon.
It's too bad. Like in Greece, I don't know. Well, I guess at the time it was so cheap. I would have watermelon every day, and now I
Why
can't.
did watermelon prices go up? I don't
Oh.
understand.
They're big. Carry it to transport that shit.
Yeah, but you transport everything.
But small things are cheaper to transport, maybe.
Why? You're transporting
But you're just transporting.
100 kilograms of watermelon is equal to 100 kilograms of bananas.
But it's less. You're buying per watermelon, while like there's a
Yeah.
billion bananas
Yes,
in a
of course.
truck,
Yeah.
but there's maybe only a million bananas in a.
Okay, yeah, but the price, but because the thing is, they've never been expensive until like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Why? That
Don't
is the
know.
question. What have we done?
Maybe
Is it
the-
because we're eating them seedless and they ran out of seeds?
Maybe they're
They're
on
like,
fire.
oh my god, we found a seed.
Yeah, yeah,
Quick, plant it. Let's make a
I
watermelon.
wonder if you could just like, can you grow? Let's say from a seed, can
Yeah.
you just grow your own watermelon?
Of course, I'm pretty sure if you.
It must take forever though.
Yeah, because you have to go from
Small
a seed
fruit, small
to a
seed,
tree to
small
a
seed.
fucking huge watermelon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you grow watermelon? You have a little backyard.
I
Not a
don't-
backyard, a front porch.
No, but it's like all, like you said, it's all like commotion and like.
I don't think
teenagers.
the plant bothers. I'm like, oh, this is so noisy.
Aren't you supposed to sing like Mozart to like? You can't sing Mozart first of all. Aren't you supposed to play Mozart to
Help.
for like to plants or something or to babies in belly?
Yeah, but I don't think. I think we'll be fine. I think that's the next step. Like, like you have regular fruit, and then you have bio fruit,
Yeah.
and then you have like freshly raised small farm fruit.
Yeah.
I think the next thing that Trader Joe will offer will be like classical music fruit.
Yeah.
Like you can buy this apple that's been listening to Mozart and Bach for the past, for the
Yeah, that's
past
a good
45
idea.
days.
That is a good way to like,
It's like aged steak.
trick white people.
It's Mozart steak.
Yeah. Okay. Kobe Beef. It's because he
Yeah,
that
exactly.
crashed in that meat field. I don't know.
Okay, let's just cut the last part.
Yeah,
Other than
that doesn't make
great.
sense. That
Fantastic.
meat field. That's so
Yeah.
stupid.
Nice.
Do you have any cops in your family? Police? No, huh?
No, I've dated a cop.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Did she? What that? Okay, yeah, I forgot. I was gonna ask.
No, there's no cops in my family. Why?
No, I'm listening to a book on police.
Oh yeah, you're listening. Okay, dude, that's so interesting. People need to hear this. Go ahead, bring it up.
It's David Simon wrote a book in I think it was the 80s. It was the guy that and I thought he was a cop. He's actually not a cop. He's a reporter. And David Simon's the guy that created and wrote The Wire, the good TV show. And dude, this guy, he just followed cops for a whole month in Baltimore, and it's just the most disgusting, terrible, like it's like no one's happy. Like it's like all the tropes of like this cop is a piece of shit and he drinks whiskey and he pisses in vinegar and he sucks his mom's dick. That's what this is all. I think it's just this guy invented that trope. But I wonder how far back, because those film noir, it's all
Yeah.
these cops are all like
Yeah.
the heartbeat.
Yeah.
So all did you know when the
Private PI.
yeah, you know when Goodfellas came out or the Godfather,
Yeah.
all Italians all of a sudden start greasing their
Yeah.
hair back
Yeah.
and like putting oranges in their
Yeah.
mouth. My grandfather, you know. Was it like that when film noir came out that all cops started just becoming depressed?
I
You
think cop is a depressing job.
yeah,
It is probably the most depressing job there is.
yeah.
Because either no one wants to talk to you, like no fun, there's no
Yes.
fun interaction, or B, you're like, oh, I gotta stop this guy beating his wife or
Yeah.
this guy children or
Yeah.
whatever. So you don't have a fun. You're not rescuing cats. You know what I
No.
mean? It's
Yeah,
always
it's
just
always-
painful
Dude.
and horrible, and it's probably gets to you at the end. You can cut it up as much as possible. That's what my ex used to tell me. Like, there's a lot of cops. That's why they drink, and that's why
Damn.
also there's a lot of
yeah.
incestuous fucking in the
Oh,
cops.
they all
Like, oh yeah,
fuck?
cops. Because no one
Well,
understands
who are they fucking?
other cops.
But isn't it like most 90% men?
No, there's women.
Oh,
Well, they fuck the 10% of women, I guess. You know what I mean? There's because they
It's the
don't, or they
cop
fuck
is
other
the
men. I don't
gayest
know.
profession.
The gayest profession ever. Just penis, 9mm gun in the asshole. Pew, pew. But or they fuck the dogs. I don't know, the canine crew. But yeah, it's very tough for them. It's very tough.
Yeah.
And apparently, as you told me last time, the more important your job is, like let's say you do murder,
Yeah.
that's the most.
Oh yeah. So he was saying like every other cop, like if you're in Vice, if you're in Grand Theft Auto, if you're in like Traffic Cop,
Yeah.
it's like that is a joke compared to Homicide.
Yeah.
Homicide is, he described it as the big leagues.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine it's like there's the CFL and there's something, and then the NFL
Yeah.
is the fucking Homicide.
Dead.
And if you can cut it, like you're after a year, you're demoted back to
Yeah.
like you're at a desk somewhere, you know, and
Hand over your badge, Johnson. you didn't.
your gun.
You didn't solve any murders this
Yeah.
year. What's your quota for murders?
uh,
Sorry, guys. We got distracted. I'm sorry, Eugene. We got distracted by a big old pair of titties.
no, it's an interesting book. It's just all like it's funny because you just if you watch The Wire, if you've seen this,
Yeah.
you've seen every movie.
Yeah.
It's like basically that you're like okay, true to life shit has become fiction, you know. It's weird.
I find though that like when I was young, and still to this day, the main character of a film noir, I've always loved that role
Yeah.
because I've always loved vampires, and they have that
Yeah.
like he's a good person but also a bad person, and he has
Yeah.
a dark history and no one knows what it is, and he's like, ugh. I love that. Like from my favorite movie of all time is Casablanca,
Mm-hmm.
and Rick, the guy who plays in Casablanca,
Humphrey Bogart.
Humphrey Bogart, exactly. He is like the classical
Yeah.
character noir. Anyways, oh shit, are they gonna do skateboard thing? Oh, cool. All right, so sorry guys, who's paying
Should I film
attention?
this?
People are trying to take videos. Yeah, please film this.
I'll film this.
So I'll explain. So there's a guy. Hopefully he won't fall on our phone. Who's trying to do a backflip with his, and 3, 2, 1, and he survives. No concussions. Woo!
That was quite good.
Man, my heartbeat went up. And my
That
cough.
scared the hell out of me, actually.
So yeah, I've always loved the character, but the guy must have like a sad life, the
Yeah.
loneliness.
Lonely
Kind of
cop.
living that life now, just you're alone, focus on your work, Like I look at my apartment, I'm like, if this was black and white, my apartment would make sense. Colors do not work. Like just the shades and like, I smoke instead of smoking
Smoking
cigarettes, I
shisha?
smoke shisha. I'm like,
That's amazing.
I always have beautiful women who love me, and I'm like, I cannot continue.
I can't.
I gotta focus on my work. But what do you do? I'm gonna
Dude,
go tell
you're a film noir.
penis joke, but like a silly. I'm like a silly film noir character.
Dude, you're not neo noir. You're N-word noir. Jeez.
Why, Gabe?
I
Why
don't
am
know.
I N-word noir?
I don't know, because I couldn't think of another N. Because neo noir.
Neapolitan? There's so many.
Neapolitan.
I was gonna say there's so many N-words. But I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna scream that. So
you,
yeah.
ever watch the movie Thief? That's a good neo noir film.
Yeah. What's the?
It's with who's the guy from The Godfather that isn't Al Pacino or Robert De Niro? That played the guy
Robert
Sonny.
Redford?
That guy Sonny that died.
Oh.
James Caan.
James Caan or Caviezel?
Jim Caviezel.
Jim Caviezel.
No, that's
He's such a
Jesus.
good actor. Jim Caviezel. Is that his name?
No, James Caan.
No, okay, but what's that?
Oh, Jim Caviezel.
Jim
yeah.
Caviezel, in my opinion,
Yeah.
and apparently not the only one who thinks this, is one of the best actors in Hollywood.
Well,
Because no one portrays losers as well as him. So
wasn't he in
good.
Memento?
I don't know. He's in like so many films. I've seen him in
Okay.
like 3 films, and in each and every one, you're like, dude.
He's
you
very
m-
skinny, right?
Yeah,
He's like
skinny and-
shredded. yeah.
And he just,
Jim Caviezel.
you just you forget acting when you watch him.
Yeah, he's
I,
good.
I saw like just a scene of Al Pacino. Is it
Mhm.
Al Pacino. I don't know. They both look alike. Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, when they were young, they kind of looked alike. I think it's
Yeah.
Al Pacino, and he was playing. You know when he like kidnaps someone or he's a thief or something, and like
He-
I can see that through the acting so much.
Oh, Dog Day Afternoon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
He
I
has like
saw-
a big mustache
Yeah,
or something.
And then I saw Jim Caviezel, and I'm like, dude, he's not.
yeah,
acting.
he's not.
Wow.
You think it's because he's not a giant star that you're not like that's Brad Pitt or whatever? Like if Brad Pitt was a
Yeah.
nobody, you'd be
Yeah.
like that guy's a pretty good actor.
Brad Pitt is so hot.
Yeah, that he's destined. You're recognizable.
You cannot like, if he was like a dentist, he would still be like a superstar dentist. You know what I mean? Acting is just something that he stumbles upon
Yeah, that's so.
because he didn't want to go study. Then he would be like,
Yeah.
he would be as big as he is now,
he
but
would
as
be
a
the
dentist.
biggest dentist.
He would be not the biggest human, but he would be like, I'm a dentist. That's how hot
Oh my
Brad
God,
Pitt
that's
is.
hilarious.
I saw him recently. He's in like his 50s,
Yeah,
and he is mesmerizing.
Yeah.
Like, just like I was just
Yeah.
you just wanna, and he's so cool and he's
Yeah.
friendly and he makes you feel good. You're like, I wanna fuck Brad Pitt.
I know. That would be nice to fuck Brad Pitt.
It would be, imagine fucking Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
I would feel
I wouldn't want to do that.
okay. Let's imagine I'm a woman. First of
Yeah.
all, let's like I'm a
Yeah,
woman.
it's easier.
Imagine Brad Pitt's on top of you and he's like,
He's
"Yeah."
like,
and you're like, oh my god. I would just treat him like a whore. I'm just grabbing, like, oh, nice. I don't know. I've never been a woman. I've never been penetrated, but I'm assuming I would just grab him like a stripper, like,
Yeah.
nice,
Grab his ass.
nice. Touch his face. Things that you're not allowed to do.
Yeah,
in real
yeah,
He's like,
That's like a
hey,
stripper.
Brad Pitt. Like, how long do you think after fucking Brad Pitt that you're like, oh, it's just Brad? When does Brad Pitt become just Brad?
I think like
Bradley.
After 6,
Come
7,
on, Bradley.
You get fed up with him, you know.
Like after he loses maybe an erection during sex.
yeah.
Or
like
he's like, put a finger up my ass. You're like, oh. You're
or he's
right.
like late too many times or something, and you're like, ah, God, fucking.
Do you think he's good in the bedroom?
I don't know. It'd be hard for me to
Because he
even-
married Angelina Jolie, who looks like a wild fox.
But then she got old, and then she just became like a leather.
no, she's
doorknob.
still magnetizing. Some
Yeah.
people are magnetizing.
Yeah.
I only know one
haven't
person.
seen her
who's
in a while.
magnetizing. I think Harrison has that magnetism
Yeah,
to
yeah.
him, but I don't think anyone else.
I don't know.
I had it when I had hair and I was
Uh-huh.
handsome and skinny, but
Yeah, yeah.
I'm working on it. Hollywood,
Working on it.
Jews, I'm working on it. Yeah, Brad Pitt is mesmerizing. So hot. Oh my God, what's his skin routine? That's what I'm curious about.
Yeah.
Just hot? He just lathers in hotness?
Dude, it could also be we're watching them on like in a movie, so it's like pretty good natural makeup, makes him look good. Then you see him, but you see him in interviews, looks pretty good too.
Yeah, he's a freak.
Yeah.
Do you think he has difficulties connecting? Is that why he's so sweet? Because he's like, I'm so hot
Yeah.
that I have to be the coolest. Like, what came first, the coolness or the hotness?
I think he's like from the Midwest, right? So
Yeah.
just pretty chill.
He's like, all right,
yeah, he's pretty
cool,
chill.
man. Yeah,
you know,
man.
like Matthew McConaughey is from like Texas, so he's
Yeah,
like pretty
he's like,
chill.
yeah, right.
Woody Harrelson, I think, is
Yeah.
also from Texas. They're pretty
I like
chill.
Woody.
I love Woody Harrelson.
So cool.
Love Woody Harrelson. He's the best. And I don't know how he's in. Like, how did he go from Cheers? He had like the most ghoulish looking face of all time. He's like, ugh, and then playing a dumb ass on Cheers to
Yeah.
then making his way somehow being a leading man throughout the 90s, 2000s, and today.
Yeah.
And he's still
cool.
he's still a leading man, and he's pretty good. He's just so awesome. You just
Yeah.
want to see him in every movie.
He's cool. He's like, what's the name of that guy who was in Ghostbusters?
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray. Bill Murray, just
Yeah.
to maintain coolness
Yeah.
throughout
You're aloof.
like so many years.
Yeah.
So hard.
Yeah.
Because you have to choose your projects carefully.
Yeah.
You want to be overseen. You
No.
just want to be seen the right amount.
Yeah.
You see, that's we'll never have that anymore because we're
No,
releasing.
I
Everyone has a
know.
podcast and shorts
Yeah.
and OnlyFans and
Yeah.
fucking Twitter and like you
You know.
They went the other
Yeah.
route where like, you know what, we're just gonna be, not a lot of people are gonna know. This is like old school Hollywood. Old school
Yeah.
Hollywood is gonna be secretive.
That's why when people went crazy when Johnny Depp was doing that court thing, because
Yeah.
it was like, oh my God, he's in social media now. He's like a social
Yeah.
media star. They posted that whole. Did you watch on Netflix? They posted the
No.
whole thing. It's pretty
Uh,
interesting because they're doing side by side comparisons of their testimonies,
Yeah.
right? So they would ask the question, and then he would answer the question, and then it would show her answer right away, and they're conflicting sides. It was actually really cool.
I have, I have no interest. I
Yeah.
want to see Amber Heard naked, and I want to see Johnny Depp acting. These are the only two things I want from these people. I have no interest in ever
Yeah.
delving into their lives, their life philosophies, what they ate for dinner, who
No.
shat on whose bed. I don't give a
No.
rat's butt about any of that.
But the
No interest.
Yeah, whatever.
No
Yeah.
interest.
Okay.
None.
Okay.
I wish them the best.
I'll never bring
I
it
hope
up
I'll
again.
see
I'm sorry.
Amber Heard naked again, or that hot girl's ass.
I'll never bring it up. I'm sorry.
She's so hot, Amber Heard. She's perfect. She's
She was.
she's
She was
perfect.
pretty.
No, she's still no. She's
Yeah?
She's physically a freak with a beautiful, gorgeous face. Nothing. She's
Physically?
just like when I say a freak, I mean an anomaly. Like no
Oh,
one
like Rick
looks-
James freak.
Like no, like no one.
No, like
looks
Rick
this.
James calls girls freaks. Like
Yeah,
she's.
but that's not what I meant. A freak is like wow.
Oh,
It's like your mom.
she's a freak.
But I mean, like,
Freak.
and she's on the outskirts of normalcy.
Okay.
You know, no one looks like her.
Outlier.
She's an outlier. She's perfect. From head to
Outlier.
toe. You know, like Megan Fox. Megan Fox also has like, you're just perfect from head to toe. Or Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell me. Let's discuss Barbie for a second.
Yeah.
Maybe you can help me make a bit out of it. I was thinking, you know, people are saying, "Oh, is Barbie a good role model?" I think Barbie now is a good role model because she's a doctor and a scientist or whatever. I think Margot Robbie is a
Yeah.
horrible model for girls.
You mentioned this before.
Yeah.
Why?
Because she's too hot. Like, you look at, I think young girls, they look at Barbie like, okay, that's a toy.
That's a toy.
No one's gonna have these proportions. Of course, it's a toy. That's
Yeah.
why they flush it and they burn it and they stick it up their asses. However, Margot Robbie is a real human being.
Yeah.
So I know girls went like, "Oh my God, she's so hot and
Uh-huh.
skinny." Like that's a horrible example for girls, especially young girls who are impressionable, to see Margot Robbie as like,
Yeah.
this is what the ultimate feminine toy looked like.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think they should have casted Lizzo as Barbie because
Uh,
everyone can be
Well,
fat
it was
and
supposed to
black.
be Amy Schumer,
Amy Schumer.
Did
That
you
would have been
hear
a better example.
but she
Amy
didn't want to
Schumer
do it
should
or
have been
something,
Barbie.
or yeah.
Amy Schumer should have done
But-
because you can look like you know, Amy Schumer.
You could look
Yeah,
like,
just have
Amy
like 3 beers and
Like 3 beers and
No, she
fall
looks-
down the stairs.
I mean, in the sense that for young girls,
yeah.
she looks physically attainable. I think.
Amy Schumer?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
But Margot Robbie is a goddess among humans. Look, none of these.
Yeah.
Like, we saw so many beautiful. None of these plebs will
No.
ever arrive to the knee.
and
of
she's
Margot
also
Robbie.
smart. She was a producer on Barbie, and she
She's-
probably made a bajillion
But
trillion
that's good.
dollars.
I like that. The girls like, oh, okay, because I think smartness and you can achieve this by working hard. I mean, no one's gonna be a Nobel Peace Prize, but you can
No.
you can grow your mind
Yeah,
to be the best version it can be.
yeah.
However, whatever this, unless you get plastic surgery and eat 1 almond a day, you'll never
No.
achieve her looks. And this is just not. I don't think Margot
Yeah.
Robbie is a good example for young girls.
So that being said, do you think that Oppenheimer is a good role model for boys?
There's not. It's like comparing apples and oranges
What do you mean?
in the sense that Margot Robbie was a toy for women. No one was playing with nuclear bombs as a child, as a boy. And they
But-
weren't playing with like scientists. No young boys is playing with scientists. Let's create the nuclear bomb. No, they're playing with the soldiers who dropped the bomb.
But what about like his outfit? Like right now, there's a lot of boys. I don't know if you've seen this movement of young boys wearing flat brim hats, or dressing all in black.
Yeah.
That's a
Well,
real.
yeah, but they all live on the plateau. They're all trying to find a personality.
No, they're living on the internet. They're 15-year-old boys.
Yeah.
They wear flat.
Why
brim
don't
hats.
they follow us? Guys, we are mild. We're like top G, but like not capital letter G. We're cool men. You should follow us.
My lady.
My lady, listen. If you
Mm.
are 15, listen to this podcast.
Yeah, get off the. These are. Do you know what Discord is?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
That's what these kids are. They're
Yeah.
Discord mods. They have their own kingdoms on the internet. Let's say that they have a group with like. Let's
Oh,
say
they have
a
great
hu-
brains.
Let's
I
say
guess.
100 people. Let's
Yeah.
say, and if you break the rules, let's
Yeah.
say you send a meme you're not supposed to send,
Yeah.
or if you send like if you send a song that you're not supposed to send to somebody, you're banned. But in the only way, a lot of the time, to get on the good side of the mod, you have to do like internet favors for them. Like
What's an internet favor?
like sending a video of yourself meowing.
Well, Okay, I was about to say I'm happy that these kids are finding.
Dude, I'm telling you, Oppenheimer is infiltrating the minds of young
Yeah?
nerdy boys.
Well, every man, like young boys, are always been looking for role models, and I guess Oppenheimer is the next thing. What do you want me to tell you? That sucks.
Drop that
What about Amarez and Gabriel Massey? Ultimate male list.
Yeah, we're pretty good.
That was the gayest high five I've ever done. I literally did this.
Me too. I went like, sup, girl.
Yes, queen.
Sup, girl?
Yes.
Seasons are changing.
Well, listen. Hopefully, these kids will see Oppenheimer and be like, "Oh, let's become nuclear physicists."
Yeah,
You know?
I guess so. Boring.
Why? How could you say that's boring?
Boring. Going to
Wow.
school. Boring. Drop
Why?
out, boys. Drop out.
Drop out.
Drop out
in.
of school.
What are you?
Ted Kaczynski.
You know what's gonna Alan Watts?
Oh, Alan
Dropouts.
Watts.
Drop in. No, drop out. Tune in. So
Oh.
we used to say about taking LSD.
Alan Watts didn't say that.
Hmm?
Alan
yeah.
Alan Watts is the guy that like, the mind is.
Yeah,
the
he was always high on LSD, and I think it's Alan Watts.
I
yeah.
think you're thinking of the guy that was all about LSD. The guy
There's-
that like
there's-
ate tons of LSD.
there's a
and then,
bunch. There's a bunch of them.
And then everyone
Tune
was like
in,
scared.
drop out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he was
Not
terrified.
Charles Manson.
No, Ted Kaczynski.
No. Why would I know a quote that everyone knows from Ted Kaczynski? No. He's like a famous guy who was like, "Open your mind, man." I think it's
Yeah.
Alan Watts. It would make more sense.
I don't think it's Alan Watts. Alan Watts was all about like.
To the Googles. All right, this is we're gonna tune in, drop out. I think or drop out, tune in, and see who said it. Timothy Leary. Timothy
Okay,
Leary
Timothy-
makes
yeah,
more
yeah,
sense
yeah.
than Ted
Yeah, yeah,
Kaczynski
yeah.
or
Ted
Alan
Kaczynski-
Watts. Yeah, Timothy Leary.
Because Alan Watts was like Buddhist.
Hey,
and-
well, yeah, but he also was into psychedelics and
yeah,
stuff. The discovery of the mind.
he was a nerd too.
Yeah, but he had beautiful long hair.
Read
And he
books.
was like, hey, so he started a cult. We need to start cults. God damn it.
You know, I
what
was
do we
watching.
need? I'm making so many shorts. Where's my cult? God damn it.
I was watching.
Maybe
What's
that's
it
not how you
called?
become a cult.
The
You just gotta stop saying how you
Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Jake Paul. I was watching
Another
that.
cult leader.
The Jake Paul documentary. The way he was able to gain a huge audience. First of all, he was very early with his stupid with his brother doing like these videos. Then he started thinking these videos are like, I'm not gonna do videos anymore. So he started beefing with other people, right? Like big time, like being fuck this guy, fuck. So there was competition between them, and both audiences were
Yeah.
like going after each other, right? So it became really, really big. And then he thought like, what is like a great way to monetize? Like, how do I keep this heel persona, but keep it in like to have people like not only hate you but pay to hate you.
Yeah.
So he ended up going into the boxing game because he's basically like WWE. Fuck this guy sucks. But not only that, he's knocking people out. So it's like
Well, he's
ultimate
he's
heel.
An athlete, yeah. Yeah,
But
he's-
he
he's
started,
taking-
dude. He started like 5 years ago.
Oh, he's doing the Mayweather. Mayweather when he was Pretty Boy. You know Mayweather, the boxer.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
yeah,
when he
he's
was
doing
just
that.
it was Pretty Boy Mayweather.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "Hey, he's just a boxer." It was very good, but he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, he just changed to Money Mayweather."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "I'm just gonna."
Big time.
He's the best boxer that ever lived. But everyone, you either watch
You
him
wanna
to
see
see him
him
win,
to lose.
or you watch him because you want to see him lose.
Yeah.
And that is, yeah. But do you want to be the heel in life? I don't know if I have a heel.
No, but you kind of know. It's like there are some people that are heels.
I love being like as an asshole. Is that a
But
heel?
it's not a heel. In comedy, you're not like being, unless you're like, Ari Shaffir. He's
Yeah,
kind
I
of like a
love Ari
heel.
Shaffir.
Yeah.
I love Ari Shaffir.
But there's kind of a limit. But no, being a heel could be fun.
Okay,
Because it's persona.
okay,
you know?
let's say you're the heel. How would you?
We need to find a guy to shit on. Or a woman. Like, we need to find like a podcast to go after them that's slightly bigger. And then their audience discovers us through shitting on them. But it needs to be funny. Like, it can't just be like those
Because you
two.
done it once. I remember on TikTok, and there was
Yeah.
a girl who was like,
And it was fun
semi-famous,
baiting them, you
hot,
know?
And she started shit. You shat on her for crying in a car, I think.
Well, she was crying in a car. She was.
Can you post the short?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find it.
So a friend of mine shared this video with me, and I gotta say, you have to stick around because it's one of the weirdest videos I've ever seen in my entire life. So as you can see, this lady is crying, she's sad, and you're thinking, maybe somebody died in her family, maybe her favorite pet died, I don't know, but then you start to see this Joker-like smile appear on her face, and you start to realize that she probably went on some Tinder date went home, made herself cry, filmed it, then put it on TikTok. I gotta say, I hate to be that guy right now.
She was crying because she met a boy, and she's like, I think it's gonna work out between us. And she started crying, and I just was breaking down, being like, look at this fucking insane woman crying for, I don't know, I couldn't remember. And then she was so mad. It was so funny. I love that.
I don't think I've seen a more disgusting TikTok like this in my life. You know it's fucked up when a 35-year-old man is making a TikTok about your real fucking life.
Because it's fun.
Yeah, it is.
It would be fun. So okay, well, this is our goal. Send us suggestions who we should
Shit on. We should start a fight with.
Like if Jofo was still around, we
Yeah.
would do a little thing with them.
Yeah.
Because they're actually really good at fighting
Yeah.
and being.
Yeah.
But I think they're done. But
Oh.
Pentel's too serious. I don't think he'd understand it.
You're like, what the fuck, bro? And then he sends his
Yeah.
friends from Park X
He
to break our
wouldn't
legs.
get
Like, bro, we're joking, bro.
And then I don't know. We'll find
Yeah.
somebody. I'll do it, and then you'll see it's funny, and then you'll jump
Oh,
on.
and I'll be like, guys, I'd be like the anti-heel, but I'll like overdo it with the anti-heel.
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
be like Bill Clinton and Camp David, like, guys, he's joking. But then I would like say like, but you know what he really
yeah,
means.
yeah, that would be amazing, dude.
Oh, this is fun. How long have you been recording? Should we?
Oh, it's true. 59 minutes.
59 minutes.
So like,
Let's do a couple like another 10 minutes.
Yeah,
In case we need to remove stuff.
yeah, exactly.
Oh!
What the fuck? Yeah.
So I was watching yesterday a movie. I'm like, oh, this is a garbage movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then just cut to a scene, and I'm like, oh, I know that guy. So one of our someone we know
Okay.
is just playing a small role.
Oh, really?
And it was so funny. I'm like, oh, because he looks disgusting in real life. And then I saw him, and he's playing the disgust. The first shot of him is him shirtless. He's
Oh.
like putting on a shirt and like a changing room.
Which movie was this?
I don't know. It's just some movie on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Claudio?
It's, no, it's not Claudio. It's not. It's you're gonna have to censor the name.
I'm
alright?
checking. Okay, yeah. Oh, was
I'm
he
like-
actually speaking in the movie?
Yeah, he just says one line.
Oh,
I'm like, oh, because he looks like a creep in real life.
Yeah, okay.
And I guess he gets. I'm like, oh, I know you.
Damn.
And then you notice like, oh, everything is filmed in Montreal. It's a garbage film. Ugh, I didn't finish it.
Yeah, there's a lot
So
of shit.
bad.
You know, like Netflix, because there's the strike, right?
Yeah.
And there's no movies or things, a lot being even released. So Netflix is buying movies from the mid 2000s, which is like remember like back in the day, I don't know if you ever had satellite growing up. So my dad had satellite growing up. And it was all stolen satellite, right? So there's the movie channel, and they would play newly released movies,
Yeah.
just like streaming, but instead of like clicking on the movie, it would be just playing already,
yeah.
right? And so it would be the same 3 movies over and over and over, and different channels playing different movies. So there was movies like what are some mid 2000s, like without
Face Off.
yeah, no,
The
mid-
Rock.
the mid 2000s. So that's the 90s.
Oh.
So I don't know, whatever, random ass movies.
The Mummy.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Like exactly, shit like
Yeah.
that, right? But like even like remember the movie Cellular or Phone Booth? You remember Phone Booth? Ah shit. Okay.
Sorry.
Damn, that's a good movie though. You
Phone
should watch-
Booth?
But anyway, like these movies are just that's
Yeah.
what Netflix is like buying basically. What the fuck was my point?
We're talking about people we know playing in roles in shitty movies, and there's a strike.
Yeah.
And now Netflix is playing old movies from the 2000s.
Anyway, so yeah, true. That's what I've been watching actually. Yeah, like Blow. That's a
Blow
movie
is a
from
good
the
movie.
early 2000s.
And you brought up about it.
Yes. Oh yeah, I even forgot about that. So last week you told me to take off your sunglasses
Yeah.
because I was like, that's weird. Like what? It's such a weird. Like nobody would even think twice. Like I look at people. I don't even register sunglasses. In this movie, Johnny Depp plays like this biggest like dickhead.
Yeah.
By the way, like George Young, the guy that that introduced cocaine to North American society, basically like on a high level, right? And he my dad knew him. Yeah. They're in the same jail, same prison.
Do you think we could have your dad ever on the podcast?
Maybe we have to find him, track him down somewhere. He's like 12 hours into Nova Scotia. We have to
He's in Tibet.
yes, we have to teach him how to hold a microphone.
Sorry.
uh,
So you're watching Blow, and he's the biggest douchebag, Johnny
so
Depp.
he wears he's like super rich, so he wears these sunglasses, and anytime he does like a drug deal, any deal, speaking, every like Mexican, Colombian, Puerto Rican, tell him to take off his sunglasses.
There we go.
He's like, look at me,
Of course.
and every time Johnny Depp forgets, he's like, oh yes,
Of course. See?
Oh yes.
See, I'm like a Colombian drug
Yeah,
lord.
yeah,
I'm like, I
yeah.
need to see your eyes, man.
Yeah.
I need to see your soul.
Soul man.
Very good.
But anyway, I'm liking this Netflix releasing these hour-and-a-half movies from the early 2000s.
Perfect timing. Yeah.
That's what you need.
I wish I could enjoy them. Here's the thing. I share my Netflix with my parents.
Mm-hmm.
And my parents, well, my dad has the garbagiest taste. He watches like, you know, those new Chinese movies with like John Cena.
Yeah.
The whole movie's in Chinese.
Oh, whoa.
It's just a garbage movie, but he's like, I'm gonna watch that movie. So my whole algorithm is just like the Pelican on Fire with John Cena, the
No way.
Mongoose of Tibet
And what is your dad
with
like?
Keanu Reeves, but it's like all Chinese people, just Keanu Reeves.
So he likes it because it's all kind
Because
of.
I think he watches all the time. So there's nothing. So he just watches B movies.
Whoa.
And like now my whole algorithm is just garbage movies or like a Hindu movie. I'm like, why am I getting recommended Bollywood?
That's so funny.
Oh, it just
It's weird in thinking that your parents like watch shit. They're like, I wouldn't.
No,
to
it's
see
my
this
dad.
movie.
My dad. My mom
Oh,
does
yeah.
not.
So my mom doesn't even understand TV. I'm pretty sure still.
No.
Like
no.
I tell her watch like this
They're
is
not real. It's a movie, mom.
yeah yeah. So this is the type of movie my mom is the
There's no
only
wizards.
type of movie
Yeah.
she can enjoy is a movie if it's about a mother
Yeah.
and the mother has
Big
kids.
tits. Sorry.
No. Well, tell me if your mom like so my mom calls me. I saw a movie. You need to watch it. I'm like, what's it about? It's about a mom. She has kids and the kids are mean to her. And I'm like, okay. And then something bad happens to the mom and then they appreciate her. You should watch it. I'm like, that sounds like the whole most worst movie. Or like it's about a
Just
mother.
trying to send subliminal
Yeah,
messages to
like,
you.
or it's about a mom that goes on a trip and then the kids meet her on the trip. I'm like this sounds like that's so because she only
not a real
she
movie.
pictures herself in the movie, basically,
And it's always ungrateful children.
and that's how I have to pitch movies to her. I tell her it's about a mom that
The Matrix.
there's a
It's
mom
about a mom who had a son, and the
it's
son
about a
loves
mom
his
that
mom.
can dodge bullets.
Yeah, because his mom loves him, he can dodge bullets and see everything in green numbers. Because he loves his mom and always hangs out with his mom at least once a week and listens to her stories every week. So he's bestowed by the algorithm a superpower where he can jump from building to building
Dude, isn't that
because he loves his mom.
Yeah, that's the
That's-
only way.
Yeah, the Lord of the Ring. Okay, it's about a guy who takes a ring from his mom, and because his mom held that ring, it has a lot of power. Then there's a bad guy who's not good with his mom. So then he tried to take the
Doesn't
ring.
call
but-
her ever.
Doesn't call her ever, mom. He never says thank you after she cooks for him. Okay, never. He never calls her, so he's a bad guy.
Yeah.
He's like, oh my precious.
Forgot
so
her
he wants the
birthday.
ring because he doesn't have mom's love.
Yeah.
That's every movie is about a relationship
You have
with a
to.
guy and his mom.
She's not interested otherwise.
Schindler's List. It's about a guy.
It's about
His mom bestowed him really good lessons. So he's like, you gotta love everyone and everything.
and Hitler's mom was mean to
And
Hitler.
Hitler's mom was so mean to Hitler. Dude, do you think Hitler's mom was mean to Hitler?
Probably not. They probably grew up all nice. Look at this shit.
Like, yeah, he's peacocking. He saw the
Yeah.
camera. He's like, let
Yeah.
me try to get laid.
Not bad.
Brad Pitt.
Hitler's mom was probably pretty normal.
You think?
I'm pretty sure. I think I watched it. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure his family was like, oof,
Hitler's
Jesus
yeah?
Christ. I think Hitler was just fucked up.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus
6
H.
million
Christ.
Jews? Ooh, Jesus Christ.
I think they were pretty against it. I think they're just normal Germans or whatever. I think they were just like,
Oh my God.
because before Hitler, they were pretty normal, I
So,
think.
Yeah, yesterday, you know, sometimes you realize there's place for comedy and there's a place for you shouldn't do comedy.
Yeah.
So yesterday I'm hosting the quiz,
Mm.
and we had tourists from Germany
Mhm.
and we had tourists from Europe.
Okay.
Sorry, tourists from France.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
so at the end of the quiz, the French did way better than the Germans. I'm like, wow, well, look at this guy. For the first time in history, the French beat the Germans.
That's great.
And like 5 people laughed, and everyone else was like, "Whoa!" Like, why are you bringing
That's
up World War
great.
II?
Because it's fucking trivia. It's
course.
history trivia probably on there.
You guys are smart. You would probably get this. But like,
they're
"Ooh."
probably all
But I'm like, I shouldn't. I'm gonna lose my job.
so funny.
Because plus one, like I play the music,
Yeah.
so I play like Last Christmas by George Michael, and the people are like, why is he playing
like
Christmas
over
music?
and over and over and over and over.
Like, why is he playing Christmas music? I'm like, I love the song. I'm like,
so
yeah, but
funny.
we're in August. I'm like, I don't care what you guys think. I'm gonna play whatever
So
song I like.
funny.
Oh, so fun. All right, Gabe.
Yeah, we're good.
Yalla.
Yeller.
This has been so fun, guys. Thank you so
Good
much.
pod.
Subscribe. Tell your friends. Hey, if you're listening on Spotify, Can you rate us 5 stars?
Yeah.
The number hasn't gone up a lot.
No.
Rate us 5 stars. If you made it this far, rate us 5 stars
Yeah.
on Spotify.
Do it.
We-
Do it.
By the way, we have a lot of fans in Brazil, apparently.
Not
So-
bad.
Hello, Brazil. We love your butts and your beaches.
Yeah.
And maybe one day we'll do shows there.
Goal!
Goal, Maradona, cocaine. All right. Bye, everybody. Salam alaikum. Mwah. This is my only